Welcome back, everybody. Monty, semester 2. We've made it through half the year. Okay, now let's see if we can try to put all the stuff we learned last semester to good use. New semester, week 19, February 1st, new module, module 3, topic 1. It's not in your book. We've got to find out from the school when we can go get our new geometry book. I don't know yet. All right. Real world math. We can actually go out and enjoy math for a while. Real world math. So let's get started. This particular module is called Similarity. And most of you probably remember Similarity from middle school. Okay? Similarity. Okay? So, scale factor. Proportions. You remember proportions? Twice as big, 3 times as big, half as big, just like on your phone. Enlarge, reduce, but everything stays in proportion. All the angles stay the same. So let's just take an example, an arbitrary example off the map. Spokane to Mumbai, India, down to Rio de Janeiro. What's that? You're right. We've got to do our shout outs, don't we? It's a new semester, but we can't forget to celebrate all those birthdays in the month of February. Here we go. February 1st, Hunter Lawson, happy birthday. February 2nd, Kristen Barnett. We have 2 of them on February 6th, Kaylee Bonnet and Valen Magala. February 7th, Sarah Altman. And February 21st, Nathan Bryan. Happy birthday to all of you. Awesome. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, now we want to do similarity, proportions. So we just arbitrarily pick 3 points. Okay? And these 3 points, we'll just Google where they're at. Spokane, Mumbai, India, Rio de Janeiro. Look at a triangle. We Google the distances. 7,777 miles, 6,688 miles, 8,330 miles. Now, the world is round, but when we flatten it out on a piece of paper, everything kind of gets distorted. So don't worry about how it looks, but make sure that you get your measurements. Now, back in middle school, we learned on a map scale factor. These are thousands of miles, but on a map, most likely inches. Now, the scale factor of this particular map is 1 inch, 500 miles. Okay, as I see these, I want to go to inches. So I just arbitrarily said, let's do a scale factor of 1 to 2,000. Okay, 1 to 2,000. Okay, 1 to 2,000 means we would divide everything to get the same shape, but in inches. Inches, inches. All right? So let's just do the math. Take 7,777 and divide by 2,000. That's our scale factor. We're going to shrink everything by a factor of 2,000 so that it stays in proportion, so that the 2 triangles are similar. All right? And we're going to get an answer, and I think that would be what? 3.88 inches. Then we got the 6688. Divide by the 2,000, the scale factor. And in this case, we get 3.34 inches. And then our last side, 8,330 divided by the 2,000. And we get 4.16 inches. We took something big, the world, and made it tangible, something we could put on a sheet of paper. All right? So 3.88, 3.34, 4.16. Now, here's the key. Scale factor. All right? So we want everything to be similar. In order to be similar, we have to have the same angle measures. That angle has to match that angle. This angle has to match this angle. And that angle has to match. They have to be the same. Then we've got to calculate that each of these ratios, you remember the word ratio in middle school? That the proportions are the same. And in our case, the scale factor was 2,000 to 1, or 1 to 2,000. Divide by 2,000, multiply by 2,000, depending on which direction you go. Cool? All right. So, real world math, we're going to have 2-3 weeks of that, okay? Where we can actually put to use all the stuff that we've been learning. All right? So, new vocabulary, scale factor, you remember that. Proportions, you remember that. We're going to have to do some numbers, do some math, so we're going to practice that this week. Okay? So, new semester, happy birthday. Pay attention to the mailbox. You're going to get a mailing from Monty, okay? Look in your mailbox, because right off the bat, you're going to see a map of the world where we can actually do this real world math, scale factor and proportions, and we're off and running. See you on Tuesday.